From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, George Kirby.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
All right, ready to get underway. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, George Springer. On the corner for a strike, and that's how Game 4 gets underway. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air to left center. He's got it. One away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, just missed. One out, base is empty. Rip to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 outs, base is empty. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone
Batting
either
fourth,
way in that
right
spot
fielder,
around the knees.
Anthony Santander.
So man aboard, and here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 4 of the ALCS.
I got a ball, one strike.
This one in the dirt. And that's in for a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And that is gone. A two-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Ripped on a line, and that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Right through there for a strike. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Kirk over at second. Varsho at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouled off to the right. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Seattle, today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Randy Arozarena leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Down and in, moved his feet.
One ball, two strikes. Ball. 2-2 count.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, center fielder,
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Slider got him for strike three.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Jorge Polanco in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swinging a drive, deep right field, way back there. It has the distance, gone. His second homer of this series. It's 2-2.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that skips into there. Next pitch is outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Off the mark there. And the count is filled up. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Two outs. Popped up. Guerrero. And that is that. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. 4th game of the ALCS. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Just off the inside edge.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. On the corner for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top of the second. Hit on the ground to the right side. To Crawford for 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, we
Leading off
head to the
for
bottom of the
the
second.
Mariners.
And stepping in for the
Left
Mariners,
fielder,
Dominic Canzone.
Canzone.
Bieber back to work. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Bill. Love being a part of these games.
And a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's Victor Robles. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. This to third. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting ninth, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a strike in there.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. On to the third inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
First
Jr.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 245 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Missing inside, and that is ball 1.
Ball, that's inside.
And that's in for a strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Fouled off left side. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Santander batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next offering way upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Gets the outside corner with that one. First and second, no outs here in Game 4 of the ALCS. Swing and a foul out of play. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bounce to third. Suarez quickly to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That's a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Guerrero on third with 2 out. Hard hit left side. Crawford throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's way outside. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a base hit right there. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
Catcher,
Anytime you hit the line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Just missed. Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality bats.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second here, no outs.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Down the line, it's a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score and the Mariners take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 1 out. Josh Naylor now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back.
Leading off
Start of
for
the 4th.
Toronto,
Now
the
it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Addison Barker. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. A single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. He was late. Blue Jays down a run. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
Counts 1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Nathan Lucas digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back in Seattle,
Leading
ready
off
to go,
for
bottom
the
4.
Mariners.
Now here is
Left
Dominic
fielder,
Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
Grounds one to short. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now
the way
batting,
it comes out of
right
his
fielder,
hand as an
Victor
infielder.
Robles.
Wow, really impressive.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Jays up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side, Springer tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Mariners.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
fifth.
22.
Ryan Wu.
Just trying to keep
Ryan
this one close here.
Wu.
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
Vladimir
Toronto, first
Guerrero
baseman,
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Now
We all
batting,
know
right
those can be a little
fielder,
tricky,
Anthony
especially if the
Santander.
wind's rolling around out there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Jackson getting ready to go. Spire also throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2-2, the count.
And that one is inside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets
Now
a walk,
batting,
Boog.
catcher
One
Alejandro
gone runner at
Kirk.
first. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Santander, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Oh, he botches it.
Now batting, center fielder Dalton
Runners at the
Varsho.
corners here. 1 away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. First
Oh, that's off
pitch
the
just
plate.
misses. Two on, one out. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runners at the corners, one away here in game 4 of the ALCS. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
At the plate, Addison Barger. First pitch, and he just misses. Two aboard, 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at T-Mobile Park,
Leading
John
off
Shelby with
for
my
the
buddy Chris
Mariners.
Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
Bieber back to work. Outside,
that ball went out.
and it's 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. That misses. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ground ball could be 2. Guerrero tossed to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two outs. And that misses. 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brendan Little appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Dominguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Off the plate inside. Ball 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. To third. Clement over to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. Fourth game of the ALCS. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all he can do is hope to foul that off.
Now, Andres Jimenez. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Lifted in the air, right field. Robles hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That clips the zone. Strike one. Two outs. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robles makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman Jorge Polanco.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher preparing to come on if needed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Josh Naylor. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall.
All over that one right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. And fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power
curveball
in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Panzone. That's outside. Ball one. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-1. And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
Now pitching
And
for
we all
the
know about his
Mariners.
slider. It's just filthy,
Number
man.
49.
And one of the better ones in the game,
Luke
I'd say. Spin
Jackson.
rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
Toronto,
Vladimir
first
Guerrero
baseman,
Jr.
Vladimir
getting ready to
Guerrero
hit.
Jr.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
No, that's down.
And you're tied up.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Caleb Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Hancock getting loose as well. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one lifted to left. Canzone sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying
right
closed.
fielder,
If he
Anthony
does that, he's going to
Santander.
be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Santander batting with one down, takes a strike. Bases empty, one away, late here in game 4. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now pitching
Gabe
for the
Spire
Mariners.
is forced to the mound
Number
after the
55.
injury.
Gabe Spire.
And now
Now
Alejandro
batting,
Kirk.
catcher Alejandro
This guy,
Kirk.
one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And there's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Braden Fisher.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Right fielder, Victor Robles.
Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in the road.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
No outs. Runner at first. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Fought off foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ground ball. Clement over to second to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. There's a strike at the knees. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. one inside and it hit him.
Right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to begin
Leading
the
off
8th,
for
and
the
now
Blue
for the
Jays,
Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
And that's downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's in there, and now 3-1. That's through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between.
Now
just
batting,
not able to put the bat on the ball.
Addison Barger.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off
Now
the outside
third
corner of the
baseman,
plate. Got him to
Ernie
chase
Clement.
it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Now pitching for
Caleb
the
Ferguson
Mariners.
into the game. He's
Number
into the game with the
43.
bases empty.
Caleb Ferguson.
2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yariel Rodriguez. Jorge Polanco
Leading
now at
off
the plate.
for the
He's already
Mariners.
homered here in this one.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
That one not close. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Too high, and now it's 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Ball one there.
One strike.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Save! He beat it. Save.
Now batting, third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Suarez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And fouled off. And a count 1-2. That one just misses. Dominic Canzone in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yariel Rodriguez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Toronto.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Number 68.
Mason Fluharty.
Dominic Canzone will hit next. Swinging a foul out of play. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him! And 2 away now.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Now here is Victor Robles. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Santander squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Ferguson in his 7th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count. Fastball is outside. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Checks over to first, back safely. Right through there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas digs in now. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. And there's the strike. Just off the inside edge. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is foul back. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting, the first
Ronnie
baseman,
Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Guerrero Jr.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive. Canzone makes the catch. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Crawford up to bat next, lays off for a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's in there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Mariners.
He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Right side. Springer. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that's outside. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. And the Toronto Blue Jays are American League champions.